Hey guys, let's talk about what you need to open a trucking company. The question number one is, do you need to own a truck? No, you do not need to own a truck, but you do have to have a truck or somebody with a truck that's going to sign on to your company. Of course, it's better to own the truck, but you don't have to own it. Question number two, do I need to have a CDL? No, you do not need to have a CDL, but again, you need somebody with a CDL that is going to come and list under your company. Why? Because in order to get active, or in order for your MC to be active, you need to have a truck that you can put onto the insurance, because the only way you can get your MC active is once you have an insured truck and an insured driver, of course. You can go and get your authority active. So let's start with the first things. The first thing you need to do is come up with a name for your company, which is called a fictitious name. Once you come up with the name, you can check the name in your local state's search to see if that name is already used. They give you that option usually. I'm from Florida, so you can check the fictitious name and it will give you right away what names are available. And even if you have a name that you chose, you can type it in and it will tell you if that name is being used already. So you can use it if it's not. Next thing you need to do is form a corporation. Now, I cannot give you an advice on what corporation you want to form, whether it's a LLC, whether it's a C corporation. That's up to you. But once you form the corporation, then you can go ahead and apply for your DOT number. So before we get to the DOT number, you need to know what gross weight your company is going to be working up until. What I mean by that, if you're a hotshot company, non-CDL hotshot company, that will mean that you can only carry up to 26,000 pounds gross, meaning truck, trailer, and your load. The total of those three can only be up to 26,000 pounds. So you do not need a CDL for that. You will not need a highway state tax for that. You will not need a IFTA account for that. So you still do need apportion plates. That's the only thing you need as far as the other weights are concerned. If you're a hotshot company, CDL required. That's how I started. I started with a hotshot company 7 years ago. My first trucks were hotshot trucks. That's what I started with. And those were grossed at 42,000 pounds. So my hotshots were up to 42,000 pounds, and I did not need highway tax. I do need IFTA, and I did need RPA, and of course a CDL as well. So anything above 55 registration would need a highway tax as well. So just remember that whatever you're registering it for, you need to know the weights that you're going to be operating up until. If you're opening a big semi-truck company, it's usually 80,000 pounds. That's what you would be registering to. So now that you've formed a corporation, you got everything sorted, you got a business, you pretty much got a legal business setting already. Now you need to get to the DOT, MC, and all those goodies that you need for a transportation company. And so in order to get the DOT number, you need to go to the FMCSA site, and let me see, I wrote it down here for you. So you go to fmcsa.gov and you go to registrations and you apply online via the URC. Okay? So that's where you go. I'm gonna put it in the video too. Remember I told you have to have a truck and you have to have a CDL. So now once you get your DOT number, you're gonna get your MC also in a day or two. You can check it on the Safer website. Once you get that, then you can start shopping for insurance. Now that's where your CDL guy comes, and your truck. You need a VIN number to put on the insurance, because like I said before, once you have your DOT number and your MC number, they don't mean anything without it being insured, because you cannot register it. It cannot be active authority. Your authority is inactive before you get the insurance. So in order to get it active, you have to have insurance. And then once you process that insurance and you put it with the FMCSA, then it takes about 3 to 4 weeks to get authorized to be legal to work. And then of course you have to, once you apply for your MC and your DOT number, then you gotta do your UCR registration, and that will be on the website ucr.gov. And then put the DOT number assigned to it, and it will take you through the process. And then you also need to do your BOC3, which is at the fmcsa.dot.gov, and then you type BOC3 in the search bar, and it will give you the options to get your BOC3 process. So it's going to ask you for your process agents, and then you enter your MC number, and like I said, that would be pretty much all you need. And then don't forget the next steps to opening to getting your business running. Once you're authorized to get loads, you can sign up for the load boards. I use DOT, I use TruckStop, and I use a few of the carriers like CH Robinson has a carrier board. And then you would need to get your factoring company, and it's gonna be hard to do loads without getting paid. So they have a thing that's called a factoring company, and this factoring company can pay you up in same day. Actually, sometimes if you go early and you ask them to do a wire for you, they can do it. They'll take, some of them, 2 to 3%. I do have some recommendations for a good factoring company that you can use. So I'll maybe put something in the video below. Now the next thing you need is some fuel cards, because you can get discounts with the fuel cards too. I can give you a good idea for a good fuel card company. So, and please, if you have any questions, I'll gladly help with anything that you need to know. You can look at my email. It's sergovd@yahoo.com. Please feel free to ask me if I can help with anything. I'll gladly do it. No charge. You don't need to sign up for anything. I'll just help whatever I can. Okay? Thanks, guys.